Tiny Co. How you guys doing today? Good to see you. Hey, whoa! Sully 99 with the 100 gift bomb. Good God, Sully. Thank you so much, friendo. Really appreciate the support. That is absolutely huge. What a way to start the day. Green screen behind you. Oh, right here. Man, I tell you, I cannot wait to move to my new office and never have to worry about green screen issues. Again, knock on wood. Well, Sully, starting this off right. Big thank you for your support, dude. Cozy to you. Sully says it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Thank you so much, my friend. Coffee cheers to you, my dude. Your long-term support is invaluable, and I really appreciate it. Thank you. William Wall says, how did that issue go with the wall? Ah, William Wall, wondering about his fellow wall compatriots and if they need to be destroyed. So basically what we have done, for those that didn't hear about this, is we made it so we are going to be rearranging the room a little bit. So basically the room normally you can see goes down here and across. And the issue is that they built the wall going across and down. So initially I was kind of panicking a little bit because building a drywall, especially in a renovation, involves a lot of moving parts. So you have to first put up the frame, then it gets inspected, then you put in the rough-in electric, then you put in the insulation, then you put in the drywall, then you sand the drywall, and there's a second inspection in there as well. And basically what happened is at the day after the drywall got sanded down, I went down and realized with horror that this wall was built the opposite direction. So instead of it going down and over, it goes over and down. And I initially kind of panicked a bit because I didn't think I was going to have enough room for the desk and everything. So we got on a call with Roundhouse and everything, the people that are helping me with this, and it turned out it's actually just fine, because what we're going to do is we're going to move the desk back. So the desk is going to go in this corner, and then I'm going to have all of this area back here for my chair and stuff. And then this here is going to get cut, which is fine, because honestly, I wouldn't have been able to use anything over here anyway, because it's, you know, it's got this wall thing here. This is going to get cut, and basically the wall is going to be like right where it is. And then they're going to match it up on both sides. So at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. And if anything, we're actually going to utilize this space better, because right now this space isn't being used at all. So we're going to utilize that a little bit better and go from there. Fireman Pie says it's not going to be enough for your movement, is it? Well, I mean, the thing is if you look at where I am now, I have less room now than I'm going to have in the new room. So I think it'll be just fine. I have no issues where I am currently. So yeah, it's basically the way that it works is the desk is going to be about 2 feet, and the distance between the end of the desk and the wall is going to be over 4 feet. It's going to be just over 4 feet. So, and that's not including the fact that the desk kind of goes under the table. So yeah, it should be plenty of room. And again, I'm going to be able to like get up and walk around in the green screen and stuff if I want to as well. So yeah, TLDR, I'm going to have about 4 feet of floor between the end of the desk and the wall. And as far as the way that I stream, that's just fine. I have no problems. Yeah, that's where we are. And that's how it's going to be. How much time until they are finished with the room and you can use it? Right now, like I said, the framing is done. The rough-in is done. The insulation is done. The drywall is done. The drywall's been sanded. I'm doing a drop ceiling. The drop ceiling's in. End of this week, they're putting in the lighting and the electric in the drop ceiling. Then next week is final inspection for that. And then they haven't done the trim and stuff. They have to get all the trim going. And then after that is painting and then flooring. Yep. What about soundproofing? Soundproofing, we're using really thick, large drop tiles for the ceiling. So the soundproofing is going to be on the top. The drywall is all done with double insulation. So there's actually a normal insulation and then a super dense insulation. And all the drywall is on a floating rail system where the drywall is actually hooked into rubber rivets that are then connected to a metal railing system. So in other words, the drywall never touches any metal on the inside of the room. There's going to be no way for sound to move through the actual studs, which is one of the biggest reasons that that happens. Also, we're getting a special carpet that is soundproof. It is a soundproof carpet, a thin carpet with a layer under it that prevents sound reverberation. It basically acts as a giant soundproofing. And these on the side, the left and right, are full panels of soundproofing stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be nice. What are the 2 other desk areas for? This is an unboxing area, so I'm finally gonna have like a decent unboxing area. There's gonna be cameras pointed down onto it. There's gonna be a big monitor there, so I'm finally gonna have an area where, like, if I unbox something, it's not just me doing it, you know, awkwardly in the background. I can you know, have room to unbox it and stuff. Also, I owe you guys a Lego build, so we'll be doing things like the Lego build and other things over there. It's like a little like craft and picture area, and then this over here is not a table. This is a giant television, and this is for my cozy console streaming area, or if we do any watch parties or anything. This couch and this TV are going to be plugged into the system. These systems are actually going to be in here. There's going to be a big wire rack with all the consoles and my streaming computers. And right here, there's going to be a portal, a soundproof portal cut into the wall. And the cables, this room is like the server closet. This is where all the fiber and stuff comes into the house. And there's going to be a portal in the wall, which is actually up here. And all of the cables for everything go through that portal to the computers in here. So the actual computers are going to be in a soundproofed area away from the streaming area. So Mario says, "Is this your home?" Yeah. This is the new renovation that I'm doing. So pretty awesome. I'm pretty excited. Cohh, from that image, they forgot the roof.
What?
Oh, I need to get on the phone immediately. Oh man, is there cooling in the computer room? Yes, actually, there is an AC unit in here that we're adding for the build. And there is a temperature. This whole room is going to be temperature controlled. It has two inflows and an outflow, and it's going to be on an independent circuit, so it can manage its own temperature. Where am I keeping the mods? If you see this little box right here, this is the new mod home. It's kind of off the floor a little bit. It's this one right there, and I'm going to be jamming them all into there. And yeah, looking forward to it. I think it's going to work out pretty well. Mm-hmm. How will let those slay the stream? Oh, easy. There's a cat door right there. Not only is there a cat door down here, but as soon as I've been in there for a little while, I'm probably going to get like a nice themed cat tower made for them to destroy. And also all of these right here, these are actually designed in mine for cats. These are padded tops for the cats to chill on, and these are hollow, so the cats can go in there and chill. And we're going to put like catnip in there, and they can come in and like chill on there if they want to. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we'll probably put a cat cam on them if they decide to use it anywhere. Anyway, enough about that. Let's play some Final Fantasy. Okay. Anyway, that's how the build's going. Is that the same room for your VR? Oh no, VR has its own room. Yeah, I've got an 18 square foot room that's going to be for VR. Mm-hmm. Good news, Cohh. Thancred and Schemagia have finished your tour of Garlemald and are on the way back here even as we speak. As we still haven't heard anything of the Towers of the Alliance, I'm hoping they might be able to shed some light on things. They're due to arrive any moment now, so let's see what they have to say, eh? Is it trailer time? No, trailer time is at the end of 5.5. Agent Bullet Magnet says, that's about 17 more square feet than the mods room. That's true. Yeah. Mr. AJ Lakecock with the 69 months, and he says, nice. Arky Dave, awesome, buddy. Thank you. Thank you for the heads up there. Welcoming party. You needn't have gone to all the trouble. Honestly, you might have waited for me to return before discovering a cure for tempering. As it is, I can't even pretend to have been involved. Well, if it's any consolation, I myself is a little more than a spectator. The lion's share of the credit must go to Elysier, Graha, and Cohh, but I believe I speak for the rest of us when I say we are proud to have rendered what little assistance we could. As you will also have heard, though, it hasn't been all tales of triumph. Just as we were taking a step towards finally addressing the primal threat, a pile of fresh problems landed in our lap. Anyway, it's good to have you back, though I can't help noticing that you were one of Schemagier's short of a scouting party. You haven't lost him, have you? Oh, I couldn't lose him if I tried, and I did try repeatedly. But no, he decided to linger in Alamigo to apprise Robin and the others of how the land lies in Garlemald. Mayhap you would do the same for us. Indeed, it was just as Lyce said, worse in fact, devastation as far as the eye could see. Might they have met their ends at the hand of Xenos and Fandaniel? Missed a line there. I'm a skipper. I'm a dirty skipper. Perhaps, or perhaps they simply lost the will to fight. You see, the captain has been plunged into a deathly silence, with one exception, the Imperial Palace, the capital. It was a busy place before the war, but it has grown busier still, with throngs of soldiers and civilians working there day and night to rebuild, or rather, transform it. Transform it into what? That is a difficult question to answer. The construction is vast and unsettling to behold, like something from a nightmare. According to Orangier, certain aspects of its design were clearly devised with the Oh my god, are they building a Mako cannon? Yet as unnerving as said edifice was, it was nothing next to the sight of its builders. They swarmed the place like so many insects, working a nary a word exchange between them. No one overseeing construction, no one barking orders. It was as if they were possessed or tempered. Oh, it's the blue-eyed dudes. They're zombifying everybody and making them work. We wanted to investigate more closely, but given our suspicions, it seemed wiser not to take the risk. Oh, cool. If Fandaniel could bind Bahamut to his will, might he have done the same to the people of Garlemald? Maybe Bahamut, Lunar Bahamut is a primal, and he's using Lunar Bahamut to temper them. Whatever the truth may be, this information is certain to prove valuable. You have our thanks. We'll be sure to save some for Schemagier, which reminds me, I have a message from Alamigo. Robin is hosting a meeting to discuss the latest findings on the towers, and he requested our presence. Then why not leave that to us? You must be aware from your mission. Who? Schemagier? That's his name. He's a schemer, so his name is Schemagier now. No, I'm fine. These towers have been in my mind since I first spied one on the way back, and I'm keen to get to the bottom of this. Funny story. During this quest, Schemagier is meeting with the big bad. He's meeting with Xenos and Fandaniel right now, and he's making deals with them. And we're not going to find out about it until the end of Endwalker. Because he's scheming again. He can't stop. He's addicted to schemes. Very well, I suggest the rest of us make our way to Alamigo forthwith. The sooner we leave, the more time we will have to speak with Schemagier before the meeting. He's already decided how he's going to kill us. Exactly. Spoilers? Sorry, but it had to be said. He's a schemosexual. That's right. That's exactly right. 100%. Oops, I schemed again. Exactly. His favorite Britney scheme song. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go to here. Here I go scheming again. That's right. Dakura says, scheme D's nuts? Bit of a stretch, but we'll allow it. Yeah, I think we'll allow it. Gonna need a little bit more effort from you next time, though. But this time, that's passable. It's passable. I would have accepted Ski's nuts. I feel like that one... Yeah. Anyway. Over here. My friends, much and more have I heard of your travails in our absence. Heartened am I to see you all hale and whole. As are we to see you safely return from your mission, Schemagier. I trust Thancred made you feel welcome. Well, if it isn't Alpha known as Mary Band. What's this guy? What's up, this guy? It's that guy that was painting a house and got it all over his face and then just said, you know what, I'm going with it. This is my thing now. Arvald, whatever are you doing here? When we spoke via Link Pearl, you told me something. And who's to say this isn't part of it? But enough about that. It's good to see you all looking so similar. I thought you had grown a bit taller after a whole year in another world, but apparently not. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but we're kind of like The Simpsons. Even though years goes by, we never actually age at all. And may I remind you that we Elysian are known to be late bloomers, especially in terms of our height. Mark my words, the day will come when even a great Auroch such as yourself will crane your neck to meet my eye. Oh, okay. It was not until my 20th summer that I myself outgrew my boyish proportions, though Moonbreeder towered over me nonetheless. Arnvald brings out the best in Alphino, doesn't he? They both seem so at ease in each other's company. It's almost endearing. Nodders. Yeah, imagining the twins really tall is kind of weird. But I kind of hope we see it one day. Yeah. So exactly what brings you here? Hey, Cohh, I just finished watching a Witcher 3 and Fallout playlist on YouTube. They're so relaxing and great to watch for nostalgia purposes. It's just incredible to think that it was 6 to 7 years ago. Love those times, and I can't wait for more of them. Have a great day, Cohh. Love the stream, and hope everyone in the chat has a safe and lovely day. Well, thank you, iStyle. And I'm glad you enjoyed the runs. Awesome. Celtic Knight, bonk. So what exactly brings you here? Oh, for Dola mostly. We need to go over a few things before we set out. Set out? Wait, does this have something to do with the towers? Hey, what gave you that impression? Actually, tell me later. You've got a meeting to go to. I'll see you afterwards, all right? If Fordola is going with him, that must mean... Nopers. My apologies. As Arvinald rightly pointed out, we have a meeting to attend. Let us be about it. Fordola? Hey, Ren, have you missed anything? Not too much yet. It's just setting up whatever we're doing today. Nothing really big has happened, although I feel like it might in a second. Look at Grahatia with his little seat at the table.
I would like to offer my gratitude to Masters Thancred and Urianger. It is no small feat to infiltrate the Imperial capital and live to tell the tale, much less in times of civil war. Thanks to them, we may plot our course in full knowledge of how the winds blow in Garlemald.
Oh, yeah. Have watched the trailer yet? No, we're not watching the trailer until 555. Yep.
Full glad are we to have been of service.
A little jiggle.
But verily, such dangers as we did encounter pale into insignificance next to those faced by our comrades. An Ascian, armed with the might of Bahamut, bent on bringing about the final days.
To be fair, I wouldn't go as far as saying that was the might of Bahamut.
Theatrics. He sought only to make a show of the power at the Telophoroid's disposal.
Maybe like a
But
fraction.
since then, we have seen no sign of this Daniel or his worm. And while we've done what we can to bolster our defenses, there's no telling where he might strike next.
Popsicle, what?
Whenever and wherever it may be, we must use the intervening time to learn more of our enemy. 'Twas with this in mind that we dispatched scouts to investigate the towers.
Our advance party took longer than expected to return. And when they did, they tried to kill us. Luckily, I'd seen that sort of thing before, and we were able to restrain them before they did any harm. Then it was just a matter of letting the Porksies do their work.
Are you saying they were tempered?
Once they'd come back to their senses, they told us everything they could. It seems that just as they were getting close to the tower, they heard an ear-splitting roar. And that was the last thing they remembered.
Oh, so the tower, like...
But what worries me most is what they were saying right before they attacked.
Like radio towers for tempering.
Glory be to Garlemald.
Interesting. They found a way to, like, radio-style broadcast tempering. That damned 5G.
The
That's
Tempered
right.
have heretofore ever been thralls to primal entities. Yet these hapless souls were compelled to accept a nation as the object of their devotion. This calleth into question all that we know of the condition.
Oh, Popsicle, come on.
Would that the unsettling news ended there. Alas, there is more. Following the earlier reports of missing Amalja, we have learnt that other beast tribes have suffered similar losses. And we now have reason to believe that the abductions are connected to the appearance of the towers. Our scouts sighted black-garbed figures leading shackled Ixal in the direction of the tower in Dravania. The Temple Knights were able to intercept them before they could reach their destination, liberating the Ixal and apprehending their captors, each of whom was found to be equipped with Garlean arms and armor.
So the Empire is the common thread.
With the support of Xenos, it seems likely that Fandaniel has rallied a faction of the splintered
For the record,
Garlean army to the banner of the Telophoroi.
if I know anything about people, Grahatia inside right now is screaming. He's like, I said something and it wasn't bad. And they just kept going. And it's not awkward. Oh my God, yes, this is awesome. I contributed. Because that's exactly how I would feel in that case. But he's doing this. But inside, he's just like screaming happy. Oh, yeah.
Lord Hien reached the same conclusion when I shared our findings with Doma.
Oh, that's exactly how I'd feel it is.
The plan had been to march on Garlemald from the east and west in order to force a peace treaty. But the situation has changed. Dealing with the threat of the
I
towers
love Cat
must
Husband,
come
though.
first.
Oh, yeah, he's awesome, dude. He's like one of my favorite characters now. This story is epic. He has an epic story. Like, it's just
Given the nature
unique
of
and
the
cool.
enemy and the proven risk of tempering, I could think of few suitable candidates to aid in this task. But I am confident in my choice.
Go on.
What?
Oh!
Resistant to primal influence as they are, they can investigate the towers without fear of being turned.
How interesting.
We are glad to put our gifts to use, Commander.
Gifted or not, going behind enemy lines remains a perilous undertaking. But we must know more if we're to strike back at our foe. I'm counting on you.
Let it be known that I really like this game. I do. But I don't 100% like this game. I don't. I'm wavering between a 98 and 99% full like of this game. But there is a significant, meaningful 1% that's missing. And it will not be filled until they weaponize Robin. I want to see some kind of Barrett-style gun. I want to see a claw. I want to see some kind of sword. I will not be fully happy with this game until during a cutscene, they're fighting, and all of a sudden Robin rips off his thing, and he's got a Gauss rifle, and it starts glowing like a Mako cannon, and he just like starts going ham on everybody. Like, let it. I don't cheer a lot on stream, but I think that's one of the few things that would warrant it. Or even better, yes, Smiley just nailed it. If they rip off his thing and he's got some kind of mechanism to where Pippin is attached by his feet and then Pippin's holding his other sword. So it's like Pippin has become his arm and then he's going like this and Pippin's screaming at the top of his lungs. It's meanwhile, Nuriel is not having it. Literally my left arm. Okay, anyway, sorry.
If it would give us the upper hand, I'd do it 100 times over. We won't let you down.
That concludes the briefing.
Get out, Cohh. My
You two,
people are not
make
playthings,
ready
says
and join
Nuriel.
your escort.
There, I guess.
Are you certain about this, Arenvold?
I am. Come on, let's talk outside.
There's too many ears in here. But Cohh, you're Robin's left arm. Hey, you know what? If I have to take one for the team and strap myself to Robin, I'll do what I gotta do. I'll do what I gotta do. Cohh, Nuriel is right. You shouldn't play with Lalafels. It's not polite to play with your food. Oh, that's a good point. That's a very good point. I do have kids that I'm trying to, you know, teach properly, so that's valid. That's valid. Okay. Let's go over here. Now that it's out in the open, I don't have to keep it under my proverbial hat anymore.